Gentlemen, let me ask you something that might completely change the way you see your body. What if the key to restoring blood flow, sharpening sensitivity, and reviving performance was not hidden in a pill, not locked inside a clinic, and not dependent on your age at all? What if it was already part of you, quietly waiting to be activated? There is a small area on your body, no larger than a coin, that has been used for centuries to support male vitality. When stimulated for just 1 minute a day, many men report stronger blood flow, improved control, and a return of sensations they thought were permanently gone. And the most surprising part? You don't need equipment. You don't need appointments. You don't need to spend money. It takes less time than brushing your teeth. Before we go deeper, take a moment to support this message. Tap the like button so this information reaches more men who need it. If staying strong, confident, and capable after 50 matters to you, leave a comment telling me where you're watching from. And make sure you're subscribed, because everything on this channel is about helping men age with power, not fear. Now, let's clear something up right away. Most men are told that changes in performance are simply the cost of getting older. Blood flow slows, hormones dip, sensitivity fades, and the unspoken message is, this is normal, get used to it. But here's the truth most men never hear. Age is not the real problem. The real issue is something far more mechanical and far more fixable. It's chronic pelvic tension combined with poor circulation. Years of sitting, daily stress, holding tension in the body without realizing it. Over time, the muscles of the pelvic floor become tight and weak at the same time. That tension compresses blood vessels, it dulls nerve signals, and it slowly shuts down a system that once worked effortlessly. Think of an old rubber band. It hasn't snapped, but it's lost its elasticity. That's what's happening beneath the surface. The good news is this: when you release that tension and restore circulation in the right place, the body remembers how to function again. And the spot we're talking about today has been known for generations in traditional medicine. Modern science is now catching up, showing how nerve stimulation and blood flow in this area directly influence male performance, bladder control, and pelvic health. Before I explain exactly how to do it, I want to briefly introduce myself, especially for those who are new here. I'm Dr. Sophia, a board-certified urologist with over a decade of experience helping men in their 30s, 50s, and well into their 70s restore confidence and function without unnecessary drugs or invasive procedures. I've seen it again and again. Small, consistent habits often outperform aggressive treatments, and today's technique is one of the most overlooked tools available. Now, here's a moment to pause, because what I'm about to say next is where many men get stuck. There are 3 major mistakes that quietly sabotage male vitality, and this simple 1-minute practice directly helps reverse all 3. The first mistake is believing that age automatically equals decline. This belief alone shuts down hope. I've worked with men in their 60s and 70s who assumed they were past the point of no return, only to see blood flow and sensitivity come back within weeks once the underlying tension was addressed. Age is not a sentence, it's a signal. The second mistake is relying only on pills. Medication can force blood flow temporarily, but it doesn't restore flexibility in blood vessels or reawaken nerve pathways. That's why the effect often fades. Pills act like a shortcut. This technique works like rehabilitation. One creates dependence, the other rebuilds function. The third and most common mistake is ignoring pelvic tension entirely. Stress, sitting too long, clenching without realizing it, even holding urine repeatedly, all cause the pelvic muscles to lock up. When that happens, blood flow slows and nerves become less responsive. This massage works by releasing that hidden tension. Biologically, it decompresses arteries and nerves. Neurologically, it wakes up dormant pathways. And emotionally, many men feel a surprising sense of release they didn't know they were carrying. If this is already making sense, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the upcoming videos where I'll show additional techniques that pair perfectly with this one, and leave a comment letting me know which of these mistakes you recognized in yourself. Now, let's move into the practical steps because clarity removes hesitation. The first question everyone asks is simple. Where exactly is this spot? It's located in the area between the scrotum and the anus, known medically as the perineum. To find the precise location, place your fingers a short distance back from the base of the scrotum, moving towards the center. You're looking for a spot that feels slightly softer than the surrounding tissue. Here's how you'll know you've found it. When you apply gentle pressure, you'll feel mild tenderness or tension. That tenderness is not a problem, it's confirmation. It means tension has been stored there. Over time, that sensitivity decreases as circulation improves. Position yourself comfortably. You can sit on the edge of a chair, lie on your back with knees bent, or stand with one foot elevated. The position doesn't matter as much as relaxation. Use your index and middle fingers. Apply firm but gentle pressure. Think steady, not aggressive. If you imagine pressing on a ripe avocado, that's the level you want. You should feel resistance without pain. Now comes the technique itself. Small circular motions work well, about 30 seconds in one direction, then switch. This creates a pumping effect that moves blood through the area. Another option is press and release. Hold gentle pressure for a few seconds, then release and repeat. All of these methods work. The key is rhythm and consistency. You are not forcing anything. You are reminding the body how to function. Optionally, you can use a natural oil to enhance the effect. Castor oil is known for deep tissue penetration and circulation support. Coconut oil is gentle and protective. Black seed oil has a long history of supporting male hormone balance. Warm the oil in your hands first. Warmth alone improves blood flow. Timing matters less than consistency. Once a day is enough. Morning works well because testosterone is naturally higher. Evening works well for relaxation and nighttime response. 1 minute a day, every day. Treat it like brushing your teeth. And now, stay with me because what happens next is where most men experience the shift.
Here's what you can realistically expect if you stay consistent. During the first 1 to 3 weeks, most men notice a sense of relaxation in the pelvic area. Sitting feels easier. Lower back or hip tension may decrease. Bladder control often improves before anything else. These are signs that nerves and muscles are beginning to recalibrate. Between weeks 4 and 6, something changes. Blood flow responds more easily. Sensitivity improves. Morning erections often return, not because you forced anything, but because the system is no longer restricted. Confidence begins to rise quietly, without effort. By weeks 8 to 12, results stabilize. What once felt uncertain begins to feel natural again. And studies suggest that improvements can last months, even after stopping, especially when combined with basic pelvic awareness. Consistency matters more than intensity. 1 minute daily outperforms long sessions done occasionally. Now, I want to address something honestly. Some men feel awkward hearing about this. That hesitation is understandable, but there is nothing strange or shameful about restoring function. This is about health, dignity, and freedom in your own body. If this message is helping you, tap the like button. Your support helps this reach men who are silently struggling. Let me share a real story that still stays with me. A patient I'll call Michael was 62 years old and married for over 3 decades. When he came to see me, he had given up on intimacy completely. Pills worked inconsistently and left him feeling worse. He believed his body had failed him. I taught him this exact 1 minute practice. At first, nothing happened. By the 3rd week, he noticed a small change. By the 5th week, morning erections returned. But what surprised him most wasn't performance, it was how much lighter his body felt. His hip pain faded, his energy improved, he felt present again. When he returned with his wife, she said something I hear more often than people realize. "You gave me my husband back." That's what this is really about. Connection, confidence, quality of life. So here's what I want you to remember. Your body has not given up on you. It is responding to years of tension and neglect. And when you give it the right signal, it responds. 1 minute a day, one accessible spot, consistency over force. If this video gave you hope, show your support by liking it and sharing it with someone who needs to hear this message. Leave a comment and tell me if you're going to try this today. I read every single one because this isn't just a channel, it's a community of men who refuse to accept decline as destiny. I'm Dr. Sophia, and I'll leave you with this. What you thought was lost may simply be waiting for attention. Start today. Your future self is already grateful.